Once upon a time, in a land not so far away, there lived a cloud fairy named Nimbus. Nimbus was a sprightly little fairy who loved to make the clouds dance across the sky. She spent her days painting the clouds in all sorts of colors: pink, orange, gold, and even purple. She was cheerful and loved by everyone in the magical land of Skydonia. But one day, a mischievous wind wizard named Whirl decided to play a prank. Whirl was a little too fond of chaos, and he loved stirring up trouble wherever he went. One morning, he thought it would be a fine idea to capture Nimbus' cloud painting brush and hide it high in the mountain caverns, where no one dared to tread. When Nimbus woke up that morning, she was devastated to find her cloud brush missing. Without it, the skies would be dull, and gray clouds would begin to crowd out her beautiful creations. She had to do something, and she had to do it quickly. Gathering her courage, Nimbus decided to set out on an adventure to retrieve her cloud brush. Along the way, she met a wise owl named Oliver, who offered to guide her through the tricky paths of the undulating forest. "Beware of the enchanted thorns," he warned, "and trust the light within you." As they traveled deeper into the mysterious forest, Nimbus and Oliver encountered various magical creatures. First, there was a chorus of singing roses who sang in sweet harmony, lending them courage. Then, they met Theo the tortoise, who carried stories of the mountain whispered in the winds. Finally, they reached the foot of the trepidation peak, where the cavern lay hidden. "This is where Whirl hid your brush," Oliver hooted. "But beware, it's protected by a storm brewing inside." Nimbus bravely entered the cavern. Inside, she could hear the echo of Whirl's mischievous laughter and the roar of an intensifying storm. But Nimbus closed her eyes, took a deep breath, and imagined her colorful clouds. She summoned the magic inside her little heart, determined to reclaim her brush. Her wings began to glow, filling the cavern with iridescent light. The stormy winds clashed against this light, trying to push her back, but Nimbus was resolute. With every step, the storm relented, until, there it was. Her cloud brush was nestled amongst the stones. Whirl appeared, shocked and curious. Nimbus turned to him with kindness in her eyes. "I bring light and color to the world, and you are welcome to join me, instead of creating chaos." Whirl, impressed and touched by her magic and forgiveness, agreed. Together, they left the cavern, storm calmed, and returned to Skydonia. From that day on, Nimbus and Whirl worked together, painting and sculpting clouds, creating new kinds of magical skies that had never been seen before. Skydonia was more beautiful than ever, with the harmony of light and playful gusts of wind, all thanks to the Cloud Fairy and her marvelous idea of friendship and camaraderie. And so, Nimbus' courageous heart turned an act of revenge into a wondrous tapestry of magic and friendship, teaching everyone in Skydonia the true power of forgiveness and unity. And they all lived joyfully ever after, under skies as magical as their tales. The end. Please like and subscribe.